Hey guys, another video from Ridge. Working on this Earthquake rated R. I've been trying to decipher what would be the best ESC update for this, and I had a 4S Hobby Wing Max 10 120 amp ESC, and I decided to throw that in here. It probably isn't quite as big as this thing really ought to have, but I just ran most of this 4-cell pack through it, and it's not extremely hot. I'm running I think it's a 2850 kV 3670 Goul RC motor in here, and I haven't had any issues. I just kind of wanted to know, has anybody ran this ESC with larger motor setups or in, bigger basher buggies like this or anything? Have you guys had any trouble with them? Any overheating issues? It came with an extra set of cap packs, which apparently I can solder to the positive and negative, and it'll basically piggyback what's here, so it'll have 4 cap packs instead of 2, which I'm assuming will help a lot with that instant voltage loss, and also eliminate it from burning up the ESC quite so much, or quickly, should I say. I just kind of want your guys' input on this particular ESC. I've never ran it. It seemed like it was bigger than what it is. It's actually quite small. I can't believe it's 120 amps at this size. It's not very large at all. I mean, compared to that motor, that little ESC just seems tiny. I mean, my 85 amp ESC that I had in one of the other trucks I had was, I'd say 25% larger than this yet. So just kind of want to know you guys' input on this one. Like I said, never ran this particular ESC. I've always ran the Max 8s or the Max 6s. So this is the rated R setup, the wide body kit. I was running the cheap Goul RC 120 amp ESC in it. I got it wet one time and it kind of ran funky for a while, and then it cleared itself out. I started having funky issues with it as far as like shuttering and stuff at like 3/4 throttle and higher. It never did that before, but it always worked good. I mean, it still worked just fine. It just had some weird shuttering issues. So I wanted to update to something else. I bought this one, didn't realize it was more for cars than it was for buggies, for trucks, stuff like that. And I didn't know with the weight of this thing if it was going to be too much vehicle or if I should gear this down a little bit or something. It doesn't appear to be getting real hot, but just want some input. I'm going to bash it. I'm going to beat on it. I mean, I guess if it breaks, if it blows up, I'll buy another one. But just kind of wanted to know everybody's input. If you guys have any videos of stuff you've got them on, any videos of installation procedures or whatever, what size motors you guys are using, any information like that, hit me up, let me know. I'm just curious to see what this little thing can handle, because for the price point, if this is a good solid 4-cell ESC, for this type of stuff, if I can gear them correctly, I'll probably start running them and everything, just because they're 60-70 bucks less than the 150 amps. And they're lighter, they're smaller, which is good. Weight is important. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on this build here, is to make it as light as possible, because I beat the hell out of it. I want to make it fly. I want to watch it flip, and when it hits stuff, I'd rather it not be quite as heavy. So anyways, let me know what y'all come up with, what y'all have put together, and I'll be doing some more videos here. I got a video coming up. I had a gentleman ask me about the steering situation in the Shredder Earthquake Aftershock Backdraft model. This particular layout has the same steering setup on it, and how to get rid of all the extra play. So I'm doing a video on that one, showing you guys how to rebuild all that system and install bearings in here instead of the bushings. It's phenomenal. Completely changes the whole steering angle and everything. It's amazing, and there's no slop up and down in here. This one is the only part that's loose here now, is these are getting wore on the servo ends. So I'm going to be doing a rebuild on this, or possibly my shredder. I'm not sure which one is worse. Whichever one's loosest, I'm going to tear this all apart, show you guys the rebuild for the whole steering servo setup. I think they call it the Anchorman. I call it a Pitman arm and idler arm and a drag link, because I'm a mechanic and it just makes sense. But anyways, I'll be doing some more videos here soon. I just kind of want you guys' input on this one. See what you guys want. I may be selling this truck. I'm not real sure. It's one of my favorite bashers, but I don't use it as much as I used to. So anyways, guys, let me know what you would think this thing would be worth. Everything in it is basically new. I mean, I haven't. New shocks, new control arms, new bearings, new tires, wheels, new ESC, motor I was running from the beginning of the build, beginning of the summer, 2 new 4-cell batteries, brand new 20-kilogram servo. I mean, the whole damn thing's pretty much a new truck. Ran through all the differentials and everything. I don't know what it'd be worth. I really don't. I was gonna ask $450 for it. People think I'm crazy, but I mean, for crying out loud, I probably got $600, you know, $500 or $600 in it with all the wide body kit, purchasing the truck, the tires, all the aftermarket crap I've done to it. So I think it's worth somewhere between $400 and $450. You guys let me know. Post it in the comments. Also, I need some new information, some new stuff. You guys want me to buy a certain vehicle and do a review on it for you? Let me know. I'd be glad to do so. Anything. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is as far as that kind of stuff goes. It could be crawlers, it could be big trucks, small trucks, you know. If you want me to do something about like the drift cars or something like that, let me know. I'm totally okay with trying pretty much anything at this point. But anyways, y'all have a good night. Have fun with your families. Go out there, spend some time with them, bash your RCs. We only got a couple good weekends left here in Michigan. It's going to be winter weather. I'm getting a set of paddles coming for the 8 scale and a big set of paddles for the shredder. I'm going to try to do some snow stuff. That's going to be cool. I haven't ever really done paddle tires in the snow. So I'll be doing some videos on that as soon as we get our first snow. Anyways, you have a good night. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash the bell.